my name is Bob Ewing, and I'm thinking right now about how attunement has really changed my life. And I think that the minute I became aware of the possibility of attunement, I had this quest to discover what the immediate and natural flow of life is, and the magic that's happening on all around me, so that I might, in any situation, including crisis situations, I might be a blessing and be present and take advantage of what's going on there. And in doing so, there are people who actually look to me at times for help. And the help that I've agreed is that we are in agreement in life. We are agreement in the energy of life and the creativity of life. So they've said, don't give a poor man some food, teach them how to fish. And when it comes to attunement, we all naturally have this ability to give attunement. To some degree, we can relate, because that's the core of our being is life. So to light up that in other people, to say, be with me, and radiate through yourself and into the situation, and there'll be an increase of healing in life in that situation. So it's wonderful to teach people how to flow, how to be fluid in themselves, not just to learn principles and ideas, but to actually know what it is, to let all this capacity we have to be full of love and full of life, to be overflowing as a blessing. And the consciousness and atmosphere and heavenly awareness that happens with that is more than just healing things that go wrong, but it's actually transforming our world together. Hi, I'm Bob Ewing, and I've been doing attunements in many ways for a very long period of time. I've had the privilege of studying under very professional people in the field of attunement, and actually done a lot of attunements right here in this beautiful building. And a lot of it has to do with helping people with their health situations, so there is that part of vibrational medicine. And there's a whole field. Attunement relates to the whole world, and I think that what the great value I've known in that is that my life has become a life of attunement, and the assurance that I can bring this mystical quality of rejuvenating life in the heart and souls of people and through nature is a wonderful thrill to carry at all times. Well, in a war zone, you're on duty day and night, and I was either up in a tower or out in some weird place as a forward observer up in the DMZ, or I was in a bunker behind a machine gun in case someone was going to attack us. So it was an odd position to be in, to thinking of being a healer while you were in this totally destructive setting. And there was fear, anger, judgment, all kinds of things going on in people. But I remember there was this mountain that actually had a cannon inside a cave. And the cannon came out and he shot these big artillery rounds at us. And then it went back in the cave, so you couldn't get rid of the cannon. He was going to be there for a while. But it was odd that if I would just pretend I was giving an attunement and start to think about it, where is the blessing? Where is the blessing? And my hands would lock in on this mountain that was supposed to be the bad guy's place. And so I just said, well, this is what life says to me, radiate to that mountain. So many, many years later, it was more than 10 years later, I saw a documentary, and there was my mountain. And they showed this hospital underneath the mountain where the people who had been injured, including natives, were being taken care of under very difficult situations. And I knew, you can't prove it, but I know in my heart that I was instrumental in blessing that particular situation.